My first bit of advice about buying carpets is know your needs.
Let's talk about texture. There is nothing that brings immediate coziness into a space, that begs you to take off your shoes and snuggle in, or that says, yes, you absolutely can take a nap on the floor, quite like a shag rug. If you're new here, I'm Anna, and I have a lot of opinions about design. And one of my most controversial is my unapologetic love for shag rugs. I can see the comments already. Ew, they're kind of gross. They're impossible to clean. They're great in theory, but not in reality. They're kind of disposable. I'm here to tell you that's not true, or at least not entirely true. So let's talk about my shag rug, why I love it, and why you should consider adopting one. I purchased this shag rug in 2019 for a whopping $200. At the time, I lived on the third floor of an old home built in the early 1900s in Boston that had a super windy staircase. But my husband is a champion and he lugged the sucker all the way up twice, technically, because the first one I bought was in a slightly wrong color and we had to swap it out. Junebug immediately let me know it was a winner, and she became obsessed. And she protested intensely when I took out the first off color one and she thought we weren't getting a new one. It honestly might have been the most emotionally distressed I've ever seen my sweet pup. It was very sad. She loves this thing. She seriously has never loved a household item more than this rug. But to continue, that winter in Boston, our landlords actually let the radiator run out of oil for a week in January or something like that. I'm a Southerner, so this all sounded like made up nonsense to me. But no matter what was going on with that radiator, we were cold. And if it wasn't for this shag rug, we would have all died. Just kidding. We had a space heater and it was a mild week in January, but still, the coziness of this rug did not hurt the situation at all. This rug has since been through 3 moves and is still going strong. Its longevity is in long part due to a rigorous cleaning routine. But I warn you, this routine is not for the faint of heart, so if you want an easy to clean rug, go another round. Like, I guess you could try one of those washable rug companies or whatever. In fact, I do have one of those upstairs. My rug in my bedroom is from one of those companies, but let me tell you what, I had a horrendous allergic reaction to whatever the prickly black mat the rug sits on is, and I had to throw that portion away, which means the rug never quite lays flat and it felt incredibly wasteful. There's also something randomly slippery about the texture of the rug. I can't explain it, but I probably won't go that route again. There is also no way that rug is fitting in my washing machine, so I'm really not sold on the gimmick of washable rugs. Maybe you've had better luck. Let me know. I don't know. That being said, before you run out and decide to adopt a shag rug, let's talk about cleaning rugs the old fashioned way. Shag rugs like it rough. In fact, most rugs do. So let's give our rug a loving beating. This little gadget is lovingly known as a rug beater, and why they went out of fashion is beyond me. They work wonders and better than anything else I've tried. Plus, you get to feel like you're a nursemaid in some medieval drama, which is always a perk. Secondly, there are these things called rug rakes, which work pretty well, but we have busted a few of them cleaning this guy, and I don't love that they don't have more longevity and it feels kind of wasteful. Thirdly, this is a big one, a quality vacuum. We have a Miele, which is on the lower end of the buy for life category, but so far that thing has been worth its weight in gold. Finally, with cleaning this rug once a year, my hero of a husband does this. Do I know what he's doing? Not really. Would I do it on my own? Nope. But does it get this rug as clean as it can be? Absolutely. It is a labor of love, you guys. So Let's wrap up the pros and cons of the shag rug to end this debate once and for all. Does it disguise spills and crap that falls into it like a beast? Yes, ma'am, it does. Does Junebug hide kibble in it in case we're in for another hard winter? Absolutely. Would I recommend it for someone with children? Hard no. Is it a pain in the ass to clean? 200%. But that coziest of textures, y'all. It's so worth it. So what do you think? Do you have something in your home that people love to hate? Or are you running out to adopt your own shag rug tomorrow? Like and subscribe and let me know in the comments what controversial decor item you love. Hey, Junebug. Yeah.